Devil May Cry.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Street Fighter 6.
Oh baby, it's time. June 2nd, 2023. Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is finally among us, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I played for 6 hours straight on midnight release, and I've been coming back every day since. So, what is Street Fighter 6? Well, it's a traditional 2D fighting game made by the Japanese company Capcom, Capgod. Seriously, these guys have released banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger since their comeback in 2017. With Street Fighter V quietly swept underneath the rug and a new game upon us, let's talk about what makes this game so damn good.
Here comes a new challenger.
I haven't had much time with the newer characters yet, but they fit right into the universe and are a lot of fun to play. I'm basic, but not too basic. I play Ken just as I have for the past 15 years. The newest mechanic is the drive system. It might be one of the best Capcom has ever done with a Street Fighter game. Every character has a drive meter, performing specific actions such as EX moves or a specific drive move uses up this move. And everyone can perform the same drive actions, including drive impact, drive parry, and drive rush. Depleting this meter will leave you very vulnerable to drive impact, and you won't be able to perform any drive moves until it recharges. In addition to the classic 6-button control scheme, Capcom also added 2 more for casual or beginner players, Modern and Dynamic. Modern simplifies the control scheme and puts special attacks onto 1 button, with light, medium, and heavy on the other 3. It's got some controversy around it because it makes inputting specials a lot easier, but honestly, I've played against it and it's not hard at all. They also have a reduced moveset due to limited buttons. And Dynamic is only available offline, and it allows for simple automatic combos. It's great if you want to see the combos or if you're just a beginner. The Fighter's Ground features all of the traditional game modes from past Street Fighter games: arcade mode, versus mode, online versus mode, combo trials, character tutorials, and an extremely robust training mode. It's all here. The training mode especially, it's fantastic for learning combos, frame data, and just figuring out how to play a character. It's got to be one of, if not the best training modes I've ever seen in a fighting game. Alright, you know how in Guilty Gear and BlazBlue, you have a cute little hub area you can meet new people and battle it out in? Well, this game takes that idea and adds so much to it. You get battle stations to play in, a shop to buy clothing for your avatar, retro arcades to play some classic Capcom games, a photo area featuring the Blue Bomber, and one of the nicest jazz tracks I've ever heard. No, seriously, I sat in this hub chatting with people for probably 2 to 3 hours on release night, and I've had people fall asleep in the call listening to this music. It's fantastic. There's also avatar battles, which you can pit your beautifully created characters or your Skinwalker creations against each other, and it's ridiculous, but it's a lot of fun. Now, Street Fighter has never been one for intricate story modes, but this time, Capcom looked at this game and said, yeah, let's do that. No, seriously, World Tour feels exactly like a Dragon game in a Street Fighter universe, and that is absolutely not a bad thing. I love those games. I've played maybe an hour or 2 of World Tour, and it's mostly your created character making the best facial reactions ever. You meet legacy characters along the way, learning their moves for yourself, effectively allowing you to create the most broken characters ever. You ever wanted Luke's rising uppercut, but wish you could perform Chun-Li's spitting bird kick? Now you can. You can make your moveset dreams come true. This mode also takes the game's title quite literally and makes it a real thing. You can actually pull up on almost any NPC walking and just start a fight. It's glorious. This game runs on the RE engine. That's all I need to say for you to know that it's a beautiful game. Every model looks gorgeous. Menus are stylish, the effects especially. Ooh, it makes a successful drive impact that much more satisfying. There's nothing more hype than picking your characters and seeing that walkout screen before a match. Then followed by the goofiest faces you've ever seen Ryu make. The music is another thing that just oozes with personality. The hip-hop really gets you hyped up for a match, and you compare that to the Battle Hub music I mentioned earlier, it's just so much depth in the soundtrack. Now, I've been slowly playing this game with the Mad Catz Ego that I reviewed in my last video, and I finally started to get the hang of it after hours of gameplay. Performing combos is fun and rewarding when it actually works. The few areas of this game, mainly the Battle Hub and the World Tour mode, where you have a full range of movement, I opted to connect an Xbox Series controller just for moving around, and then switching over to the stick once the fight began. Regardless if you've been on the fence about switching to stick for Street Fighter 6, I definitely recommend it. It's got a learning curve for sure, but like I said, it makes playing that much more rewarding. Street Fighter 6 is another banger from Capcom and seriously one of the best fighting games in years. The controls are tight, the drive system has a lot of risk and reward, and the overall fighting mechanics are probably some of my favorite in any fighting game ever. It's a great time to be a Street Fighter fan, and if you're looking for a new game to get into, try this one. The community is huge right now. It's got over 1 million units sold by the way. And you'll have a great time playing with friends or roaming the World Tour mode. I give Street Fighter 6 5 Hadoukens out of 5. With that, I thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Please subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. With that, I say farewell. Peace to you all.